happy we're here with Surf Garage and Toro and his crew, putting this on really to perpetuate what longboarding is all about. And really, once again, it's all about having fun, and it's not about winning or losing, it's about being out there and being part of it.
Look at beautiful weather. Look at this. This is the most famous beach in the world.
Waikiki Beach, how can you ask for more? Nose riding was big in California, so we wanted to bring it to Hawaii. So we loaded up a container load of nose riders, came to Hawaii, and we started in 1995, and it never stopped since.
The face has changed, but the vibe is the same, you know? Over the years, right, Lance? Lance has been here longer, just as long as I have been.
We bring the nose riders out, the old style surfing, and then we have a big crowd of younger kids that are just outstanding. It's old style surfing
plus
modern surfing.
Yeah, plus modern surfing. But they're into the nose riding and classical styles of surfing.
I'm very impressed by their surfing abilities. They're just above and beyond what we were. It's beautiful watching them.
Yeah.
Especially when they get there and they start arching their backs or hand in the air.
I think one thing that a lot of people don't realize that contemporary surfing is all about shortboards, and contemporary longboarding is really shortboarding with a longboard. But this is kind of a throwback to the heritage of the past when nose riding was a specialty event, and it's really fun to be able to run up and hang 5 or hang 10, and the whole idea of a nose riding contest is to see who can stay on the nose of it. And back in the 60s, that was what's considered the move of the day. They've been doing tournaments here since I was 10 years old, so it's fun to come back every summer and be able to catch a couple waves, but to actually be able to run up and perch yourself on the nose and get those 10 toes over or the 5 toes over, it takes a lot of skill. And if you have the finesse to do it right, you can really make it look natural. And so the old-time Phil Edwards said, making a hard thing look easy is what it's all about.
You can't really tell somebody how to nose ride. You have to actually do the talk and walk the walk, yeah? So really, literally walk the walk. So it's about teaching the kids how, where part of the roots of surfing started with longboarding, and part of longboarding is nose riding.
When I'm on the nose, it feels like I'm in a different world. Like, you just stand there and just enjoy it.
So you cross-stepping up to the nose really smooth, just getting that feeling, just hanging 10 toes over the nose.
It's just letting your toes be free on the nose and feeling free as you're on the nose and just getting that extra vibe, good vibe, just being on the top of the board and surfing on the perfect wave, and it just feels like you're flying.
It's like driving a bus with no passengers behind. That's amazing. Think about that. You're the only one driving. You know, your style, your control on the tip of the board. It's not easy to do. To me, it's when you get on the tip, you're just free. And you're styling, and you're just like, wow! You know, it's like you're standing on a ledge and you're moving. First of all, picking a wave where you have a long wall, which would be your canvas, setting it up with a fade turn. As the board is turning and rising up, you're already walking. When the board stops on the top, you're perched. You're perched. And then you start controlling that nose from the front of the board like driving a bus. And you just go all the way down the line as long as you can go. Back pedal, get off, cut back again, reform again, do it again. Keep doing it over and over and over. But that's a beautiful thing to see. You watch somebody do it properly, it's a work of art. And longboarding is art to me.
We are the Waikiki crew, and you're watching Board Stories.
So surfing has given us a lot, and we've learned with contests like this to give back. This is cultural, you know. Surfing is the sporting of kings, yeah. So we're very grateful to be just give back a little bit. Little bit can turn into much, and the main thing, the key word is aloha. That's they gotta learn about aloha. That's first.
We separated the divisions into men and women, vintage boards and pros. So the vintage boards is my baby. I love the old 1968 prior boards, and if you can ride that, you can ride anything. So we're allowing some of our friends to bring their boards out of the closet and surf it for one more time. There's team divisions. This is where friends can surf with each other and go for their ultimate rides together without competing head-to-head against somebody else in the water. So they're encouraging each other to surf well, surf on the nose, and it's a better feel when you're out there with your friends. Kamikaze team came from Japan. They're friends of Toru Yamaguchi, our gold sponsor, and they came here and they have never surfed with a local group before. So this is their first experience competing in a local Hawaii competition.
We tape the noses so the judges can see the contestants out at Queens riding the nose. We have 2 different ways that we do that. For the amateurs in the team division, we have the 24 inches, and then for the pros, it's 12 inches.
The taping is an area that you have to be in this zone in front of the tape. That's considered the nose of the surfboard, the front of the surfboard. The longer you stay in there, we have timers up there. Every judge is a timer, and every judge has one color to be responsible for. There's 5 colors in the water, there's 5 judges, 5 clocks, and they time them for every second that they're on the nose and accumulates the 2 best, longest rides during a 15-minute period.
Just so many happy people, like really good waves, beautiful every day, sunny, and just see people smiling a lot. And I was pretty stoked to just go out in Queens to surf with your best mates and and just have a good time. And I think that's just, you know, the culture of longboarding and the tradition.
Connie Tsunami, Connie Stewart, Waikiki local. He's on the longboard tour. He's the youngest one. He's known as Buttons 2.0.
Yeah.
He has the afro and everything.
In the pro men's division, one young ripper was making his name known. John Van Hohenstein was the youngest finalist at 14 years old.
Yeah, I was nervous, but main point is just having fun. The heats were hard with some good competitors like Kai Sallas, Fritz, and Nelson Ahina. It was super fun versing them for the first time.
But riding to the pro men's win was Waikiki's own Kai Sallas, who spent arguably more time on the nose than anyone in the event, also taking out the vintage board division.
It was a nice full weekend of surfing. I think I surfed 6 heats today. Best part about it was we had some perfect waves. You know, it picked up today, it was super consistent. We had 15 minutes, so I was just trying to look for ones that would run off nice, that I could kind of, find the right spot and just hold like a one long hang 10. So I was able to find one right at the beginning and then one right at the end, so it worked out. Feels good, especially competing against like all the young lightweight Groms, who weigh like probably half my weight, some of them. So kind of shows me I still got it. So yeah, it feels good.
The pro women were on fire, and another Waikiki local, Lola Schremer, walked her way right to the top.
And winning, Lola Schremer with $500.
The team classic winners were Kai Coffey, made up of Waikiki's best young talent. And the team open first place went to Team Free Time, led by Mau Ahi from the Valley Island.